What's up, guys? Welcome to Crypto Freaks. I'm Mike Stone, and today we're going to go ahead and go on a journey and do some due diligence on a blockchain called BitRise, and they use tokens called BITGERT. Now, before we get into that, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you can help me out and help spread the word. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Now, before we do, by the way, doing this due diligence, I hope you guys can learn a couple of things by watching me and figure out what kind of research you should do before you go investing in a cryptocurrency, right? Or a token. So this is the BitGERT website. Now, taking a look at it, it says they are a zero-cost gas fee blockchain. So basically, they don't charge anything for gas fees, right? They also claim to be able to do 100,000 transactions per second. Now, this is absolutely insane because Solana has been the fastest one that we've known to date, right? And they can only do 50,000 transactions per second. So these people are claiming to do 100,000 transactions per second. That sounds insane. Zero gas fees, 100,000 transactions per second. I mean, this sounds like a no-brainer, right? Investment opportunity. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on here. As you can see, 100,000 transactions per second. So that is a huge, huge claim, right? They're decentralized, fully decentralized blockchain with high-speed transactions, zero gas fees. Now, they have some kind of app. Great. But let's go ahead and take a look at the first thing. The level of decentralization, we can basically check out CoinCarp and pull up the number of holders of this token, right? So the more holders you have, the more decentralized the blockchain is, right? Well, let's go ahead and look here. We got 149,000 holders. Okay. But take a look at this. The top 10 holders own about 82% of this thing. Okay. And what the actual, apparently the tokens in circulation are supposed to be 1 quadrillion. Now, 1 quadrillion, that's a ridiculous number. So you have 1 trillion, and then the next one that comes after that is 1 quadrillion. So that means there's 1,000 trillions in 1 quadrillion. That's a lot of zeros. Okay. But apparently 10 people own 82% of that. Okay, that's a red flag. Red flag number 1. Okay. Considering that they are supposed to be the fastest blockchain in existence, zero gas fees, and fully decentralized. I don't see fully decentralized here. 82% are owned by 10 people. That is the least decentralized I've ever seen. This is a rug pull waiting to happen. But let's keep going. Let's take a look. We'll do we did a search on Google here, and let's take a look at this. How many BitGERT coins are there? Well, it's unclear how many BRISE are in circulation. CoinMarketCap's figure stands at 428 trillion, but this is a self-reported figure. So essentially, they basically told Bitcoin, or they told CoinMarketCap, hey guys, we have 428 trillion. But the maximum supply is believed to be 1 quadrillion. Now, why would they do that? Why would they report a lower number to CoinMarketCap and hold basically half the amount of tokens in circulation, hold it back? Why? Well, that's easy. Because once the price is driven up with this low market cap that they, well, 420 trillion is not low, but relatively low number that they reported, once the prices go up, all of a sudden, magically, new tokens appear in the market and start dumping. Guess what happens? All your tokens go bye-bye. So that's a red flag number 2, huge red flag number 2. All right, let's look at the next thing here. Who created BitGERT? You know, when you look at most of these blockchains, you have a huge list of developers and bios on them and everything that you can get a hold of them, etc. But let's look here. What does it say? It is unclear who created BitGERT. Team member names and profiles cannot be determined as legitimate, and no contact details are made available. Users have been blocked if such information is requested on Telegram. Domain name details are also hidden. Red flag number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep going. Let's take a look at something else that I like to look at when I do research on a particular crypto, is the amount of commits that they're making on GitHub. So what that tells me is this is where they upload all of the revisions and updates that they're doing to the blockchain. The amount of commits that you get kind of tells you how alive and how active a particular project is, because they're constantly developing and updating and submitting new code. Well, if we take a look here, we see 4 contributions or commits on February 10th. And then we see 2 on March 20th. And then another one on the 21st. So we have a total of 7 contributions or commits that have been made. That's not promising. It's basically a dead project. Red flag number 4. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. BitGERT. BitGERT is a blockchain that claims to be the world's first blockchain with near zero gas fees. It was launched in July of last year and built on the Binance Smart Chain, which rebranded itself as the BNB chain. So essentially, it looks like what they did is they copied the Binance blockchain and resubmitted it. That's literally the only thing that happened here. What about the security audit? Well, looks like they did their own security audit. They audited themselves, and they basically gave themselves a score of 98, which is practically perfect, right? This is all huge red flags. They're auditing themselves, telling you that they're the best thing in the world, they're the fastest thing in the world, they're the cheapest thing in the world for gas fees. Like, all of these things you take a look at, and they look great. Like, this is amazing. Why shouldn't I buy into this, Mike? Well, because of the amount of red flags. We don't know who built this thing. We haven't verified any of their claims. Everything is hidden about them. The amount of tokens in circulation are basically half of what should be reported, right? And let's keep on going here. Let's look at the other thing I look at, which is very important, the white paper. Right? The white paper basically outlines the project goals, what they intend to do, how the whole thing works, etc., etc. Well, taking a look at this thing, this is laughable. Okay, there's 6 pages here, a total of 6 pages. A total of 6 pages for the fastest blockchain in existence. But let's take a look. It's even worse than that. Really, the first page isn't even a page. It's just nonsense, right? It's just the logo. The second page is also nonsense. It's just some buzzwords slapped together. The third page is just a roadmap. That's not what a white paper is. This is literally just a roadmap of what their wish list of things is to accomplish. And by looking at this roadmap and then looking at the number of commits they've made and updates, I don't think this is happening. So the next page is just the roadmap continuing down. It's just a continuation. The whole entire white paper is 3 pages of roadmap. And the 6th page is a thank you. Guys, this is the biggest red flag that I've ever come across. So please, please do not buy this token. This thing is 100%. I am telling you right now, this is a scam without a doubt. And then let's look at this. Who's listing this token? Which exchange is listing this token? Do we see any of the huge ones on here? I don't see Coinbase. I don't see Binance. None of the major exchanges have listed this project. But what's even more telling is the ones that have listed them. These exchanges generally list fraud and scam tokens. They're well known for that. So this is, I don't know what red flag we're on right now, but this is red flag city. And I just want to show you guys what a healthy project looks like. Granted, this is one of the healthiest projects in the crypto space right now. But take a look at this. This is Cardano. 2,974 commits this week. Now, that's a project that has an army of developers behind it and is just steaming ahead. This is ridiculous amounts of progress being made every single day. And I just want you to know that when you look at a project and you see 7 commits in the last year and a half, and then you see lofty goals like the fastest transaction rate in the world of any blockchain, the claims are just ridiculous, right? They're ridiculous. And you better have some ridiculous results to show for it. I don't see anything here. And by the way, let's go ahead and look at the price of BITGERT. Considering that it's the fastest thing in existence and it has all these benefits, what's the price at? Oh, 0.00000, I don't know, like 20 zeros. 721, right? So it's worthless. And take a look at this rug pull. This is ridiculous. Look at this. Yep, this was rug pulled immediately, and now it's a dead project. It's a dead project, but they're still basically taking anyone who jumps in. If you guys aren't paying attention and you read some of the news articles and think this is a great buy, guys, I'm still scrolling up. That's how bad this thing got demolished. It got wrecked. Look at this. Now that is the biggest rug pull I've ever seen. So why did I make this video, by the way? Because a friend of mine asked me about BITGERT, and he was like, hey, I wonder if this is a good project. Like it sounds good. All the things they're saying about it sound good. He was thinking about jumping in. I was like, I don't know. Let's take a look at it. So we started doing some due diligence and research. And guys, this is red alert, like nuclear. You do not want to mess with this thing. It's a radioactive scam. The people who built it are nowhere to be found. I don't know. We already went through the video and I explained to you guys, do not buy this token. This is 100% a scam. And anyway, that was it. That's the video. So this is Mike Stone on Crypto Freaks signing off.